Welcome back to Doki Literature Club, a game I regret downloading. Sari has been working on posters, and even I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us we're actually going to be doing the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up with a reti poem too. Sari is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hee hee! Sari, who has been coloring the posters, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of the group from people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems with everyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're only responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event with and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better we'll about to. Rose, I'm not lying. I took a nap in biology class. I woke up. I was so disoriented and confused. / I was very thirsty. My brain took a minute to turn back on. Kids, when you get into high school, don't do what I do and go, nothing changed. It's just gonna be like normal, but slightly more annoying. No. You're just gonna be very disoriented for the first week. I mean, I talked to some random person because I found his phone number. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right! And it's those reasons why we're all in the club today. Do you want to share with others to inspire them to feel the same that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I think we all do. And for that, taking a stand in front of the room and reciting for 2 minutes, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but no. I forgot to show you, we have Cat. He has rejoined. Now that you know he's behind me, enjoy that knowledge while you don't get to see him. It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any argument left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get over it. Alright! Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What are you worried about, Yuri? Yuri dejects glance at everyone else expectant faces. I guess I really don't have a choice. Ah, that's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting in front of each other. No way! Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. She wrote something specifically for the player character watching it. She's going to get all embarrassed. And everybody's going to know what she meant. And everybody's going to be like... I'll start up with help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind. Then she stands behind a podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins to recite her poem. Fills the room more effect than pristine. She knows how to apply emotions. Oh my god. I don't get to know what it's about. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping you set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutched the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over the poem. This poem is called Yuri Anxiously Glanced at Each of Us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she started reading poems. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she putting so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her book. Her quivering words transforms into sharp syllables of advice of a confident woman. This poem is full of twists and turns, and it actually structures that she emits with perfect timing. As when you rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even it. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everybody joins after her, and we get Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rests back into her seat. Bro went across the screen at like Mach 5. I am exhausted, bros, but I will record 2 parts at least. Thanks for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair, cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easy? Try not to think about it. It's like reacting to other people. Imagine you're reacting it to yourself in front of the mirror. Or in your own head. So it'll still come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was a perfect match. The poem isn't aimless cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I'd probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. This way Sayori is meant to say she she said she likes my poems. It's that I get to react more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. So he finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Maker liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of your poem fits you nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Yeah, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen your poems of yours. Well, they sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, okay, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. I'm just embarrassed to do it in front of everyone. Bro, her back has to be dislocated or something, bro. I can hear the cracks. I mean, oh, this is painful, but sometimes you just pop your back. I mean, it works. Ah, I almost took the chair backwards and met Jesus, man. I almost went. And then next, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Nasuki? Don't make me go before Maker. It's not like I can compare you to you guys anyways. Might as well let Maker lower everyone's standards a little before I have to. Nasuki! It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me. It makes me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to pull energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really good at this. And not as good as everyone else is. To be fair, I'm one of those people that, I had talked to like I had talked to somebody I've never met before. Like I've known them for like 2 years. But yet, I do YouTube, which is basically me talking to like hundreds of people. But yet I can't recite something in a class of 20 or 30 people. Anxiety is so fun, plus this all comes out after I record it, so the stress isn't really there. Don't worry about it so much. I think less of your ability and more your lack of confidence in your writing. There's something to improve time though, yeah, maybe. Alright then, this just leaves you and Nasuki. Yeah, I'm going. Nasuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat, makes her way to the poem. The poem is called, what, why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyways, the poem is called Jump. Nasuki takes about 10 starts reading her poem. Her sore attitude disappears a little. While she's still unenthusiastic, her poem has a rhyme and a rhythm to it. It's Suzuki's trademark style. It works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Suzuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do it again. Ah, well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite your poem in front of other people? I mean, personally, I'm one of those guys that, kinda. I could probably do this, but I would have an absolute panic attack. I don't like people. What I mean by that is, if there's a way to just not talk to people, especially right now, because when I get really chill, I just want to sleep. Plus I ate a lot, so I'm really tired. I was watching Reverse Blues Season 14 Part 3. In my opinion, I prefer Season 14 after what was Season 13 and before. Season 13 brings me back to the Blood Gulch Chronicles. As in, everything is more episodic. I mean, I love that because they can explore more humor. But I better stop wasting time. I mean, doing it in front of people will be like way easier. I can't put on a face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just so embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I really took you. I thought it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry about much for the festival. Interesting. That said, I thank everyone for coming. It might be hard, but I hope all of you have an ideal like now. Make sure you pick a poem for the festival. I'll make pamphlets. Let me know ahead about reciting cheese. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all of this effort for the club. It makes me feel really happy. Take that skirt. Make sure it doesn't do this again. And why are your thighs so shiny that the inside of your skirt actually brightens up? Am I the only person that just now noticed that? Because that's been bugging me. Because I enjoy lighting in games when they work. But when they don't work, that just... no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write a poem for tomorrow as well. It's working out really nicely, so I'd like to continue for that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica. For the sake of the club and impressing Monica. I don't care about Monica. Where you go, Sayori? Yep. Looks like you two are always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Maker. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's been a few days, a lot of things have happened and changed. Today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on her way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I like this stuff with Sayori, but I'm trying to do a more personal playthrough. As in, I go from person to person, you know. I think Yuri is possibly interesting, but as we know, the magical quarter of destiny is on my floor because I tried to flip it. You know what this means? Quarter flipping time. Bro, I've been waiting to do this. Heads for Sayori! And tails for Yuri, because Yuri is so embarrassed if I meet her head. I don't know. This is just a random thought of me. I'll even move the chair so you get a good look at hat. Now the cat's going to get angry because I'm trying to flip a coin. It's making a lot of noise. I hate myself. Huh. I'm getting angry. Flip. Catch. Flip. Tails, Yuri. The coin has spoken. Okay, now this is when I make a separate save, but I'm gonna go with Yuri and see how she reacts. Walking out with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I'd feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with it. What I just said. You admitted it! Jeez. That's not even any point in speculation. Something that never going to happen. Well, maybe. I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everybody's different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. And now, I'm gonna load a game to hear and see what happens if I say... Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin it for you. You're so silly, Maker. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, the best point in speculating is sometimes it's never gonna happen. Okay, so she obviously prefers this one. But it's kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't lie to her. Wait. Hold on. To make sure that I didn't mess up. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take it away from her. With that said, there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's in a few days away, so I know that'll make her happy in that time. And now I pause and come up with this. I'm exhausted to no end. Aw, oh, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into... Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're willing to help me out at the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Were you complaining about it yesterday? And that is where we're going to end today's video. till we meet again, see you in the next one. Bye. But anyways, like, subscribe, comment down below, stuff like that. We're at 250 something as of recording. I am extremely tired, and I still have to record another FNAF mod roleplay. Yeah. School, and activities, and show I like to watch. Mix that up with the fact I have a recording schedule to try to abide by. I have to somehow do that every single day. But yeah, that's a little bit of whatever's going on in my brain. Cat says bye, and without further ado, till we meet again, see you in the next one.